We have spent the past few days talking about abuse at long-term care homes. And while it is widespread, most residents deal with much different issues: soiled beds, wrong medications, incomplete care, and staff without proper training. In the third installment of her investigative series, Christina Howard brings us the truth about what may be happening in your loved one's bedroom. Christina.
Tara, southwestern Ontario's 118 long-term care homes have produced over 1,000 violations in a 3.5-year period. In fact, during our study time, only 4 homes weren't cited for an infraction. These are the common ones, the ones that impact the quality of life for our loved ones. But make no mistake, they're no less serious than abuse.
She likes it there. It's new, it's clean. The food is good. She really likes the food.
Collier Seville's mother, Dorothy, moved into a long-term care home in January. And while her mother seems content,
July 10th, we've got problems.
Collier isn't.
We've had medications that were found underneath her bed. We found medication that was out in the hallway.
She was concerned and filed a complaint with the ministry. An investigation resulted in an infraction for the home, but no peace of mind for Seville, who thinks back to how she found her mother just a few months ago.
Her bed was soiled. She was laying in urine. There was a soiled diaper underneath the bed.
It's a sad but not uncommon story. After reviewing every inspection report filed in a 3.5-year period for homes in southwestern Ontario, we found thousands of tales of poor care, horrible living conditions, and dangerous practices. Like at Extendicare Southwood Lakes, where a restrained resident's hourly monitoring chart had been filled in for the entire day at 10:30 a.m. Or Ritz Lutheran Villa, where administration didn't verify an RN's credentials or criminal record and discovered the person had a record but no credentials after they treated and cared for residents. Or here at Meadow Park, where staff used a sheet as a restraining device, and where a resident complained that his lower teeth hadn't been brushed in years. Although his plan of care said he had lower natural teeth, every staff member the inspector spoke with said he wore dentures. That's just what the inspectors caught, and inspections are primarily driven by complaints and critical incidents. That is, incidents homes actually report to the ministry. Because for all the government's talk of annual head-to-toe inspections for every home in Ontario, fewer than 15% of homes in southwestern Ontario have undergone one this year, and only 21% have had one in the past 2 years.
When they say respect your elders, I can't even say that with a straight face. I just got chills.
Pam Malcolm is a PSW with more than 20 years experience, but quit working in long-term care homes because of what she saw.
Nourishment's never given. Just left. Dehydration. How much dehydrated people are there in a nursing home? How many UTIs are there in a nursing home? You're being left in soiled attends.
But for all these troubling acts and the thousands of violations inspectors actually caught, not one home was forced to close. Ritz Lutheran, with nearly 100 infractions, has the most violations in southwestern Ontario during our study period. It's trying to change. Its new director is more than an administrator.
I was one of those families. My mother-in-law is actually a resident here.
Since taking the helm in the fall, McDonald says they've made big headway.
It's not just fixing a problem, it's putting the process in place so the problem doesn't happen again. And in that capacity, we've gone to a stronger audit system,
where they check to make sure care is being provided properly. They've also added morning risk assessment meetings and tighter hiring controls. But Miranda Ferrier of the Ontario PSW Association says nothing can really change without more boots or sneakers on the floor.
It's literally like a factory line. The PSWs just go next, 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 next.
I think it should be changed greatly. Yeah, I think we need to start treating these people with respect.
You're going to want to check out our website, where we show you how homes in the region compare to one another and point out some notable violations found by inspectors. Tomorrow, we show you how to help ensure your loved ones find the right home and what stakeholders say needs to happen for every home to be that home. Tara?